Hey everybody, it's me, Knowlers. Welcome to episode 2 of No Mas. Today I have a great show for you guys. I have an interview with Catherine Lopez. We get to learn a little about her and what she does in our community. And I have that much coveted dance clip of Kika. Yay! Alright, so episode 2, I wanted to pick another topic, but honestly, Scott Walker's such a jerk. I needed 2 episodes to expose him. Then if his track records keeps going, there's gonna be many more just like it. Jerk. I mean, seriously, it's been in the news a lot. A lot of us have lost interest, but there's certain stuff. I mean, after you cut down and get to the meat of it, there's stuff that's gonna come down and affect us. So I promise to tell it like it is, so you can be informed enough to say no mas. And now, an interview with Catherine Lopez. Hello, viewers. Today on the show, as our featured guest, we have Catherine Lopez.
Hi.
Hi. She's a little shy. Alright, well, I hear you just won a contest, a singing contest.
That would be correct. It was called Buscando una Estrella de Azteca America.
Cool. Alright, so, so you're pretty good. I mean, I've heard you sing before. She's really good. I mean, what inspired you to sing?
I've been actually singing since I was like 8 years old, and I saw Selena on TV, and I really got like really into it. I love her music and I love her, so that's how I got into music.
Cool. And I mean, alright, so you were 8 years old. 8
years old.
What was your favorite Disney princess?
Jasmine.
Jasmine? Alright, tight. Notre Dame. Alright, so at any point in the contest, did you feel confident that you were going to win? Did you know that it was yours?
I was actually the only woman there, so it was kind of hard and competing against a lot of guys, so I had my moments of confidence, but not that much. You? No.
Alright, so so now you just won. I hear she has a big fan base in Mexico because that's where it's aired. So how do you feel about that?
That's actually really good, you know, being that I'm Puerto Rican. And I just want to say hi, my Mexican fans.
Alright, tight. So, what's next for Catherine Lopez?
I'm actually going to be recording some music, and I'm going to do a video, and I'm also going to do a TV show. Just like an interview, just like you're doing right now.
Alright. Yeah. So, what about the rumors that you do weddings, bar mitzvahs, communions? No?
No, that's not true.
Alright. Somewhere down the line, though?
Maybe, yeah.
Alright, tight.
Maybe so.
Tight. And I'm sure the public is dying to know, is there a significant other in your life?
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. What's his name?
His name is Chris.
Shout out to Chris. Hello. Alright, tight. So, so pretty much after this experience, how has it changed your outlook on life at all? Like, do you strive to achieve more now that you know you can do it?
I sure do, and I believe more in myself. I'm more confident, and also I have bigger dreams. So
okay,
that's how it's
great.
Gonna be.
Congratulations!
Yay!
All right. So you've obviously seen No Mas before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any comments on the budget battle or anything like that?
I think it's actually a complicated topic, and also I don't agree with a lot of stuff, especially with the Badger Care members. You know, being with healthcare is so important to people, so I don't agree with most of it, but what can you do?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for being a viewer, and thank you for being a guest.
Thank you.
For sure. I appreciate it. My viewers appreciate it.
Cool.
Thanks.
Not a problem.
All right. Knowlers with Cathy Lowe. No more.
No more.
Okay, so in that clip we just saw, at the end, Cathy Lowe said that she didn't agree with Scott Walker, but what can we do about it? I'll tell you what, you can watch No Mas, you can learn what legislation affects you, and you can take a stand and say No Mas. But before you can do that, you have to be informed. I didn't want to do it, but like I said, this guy's a real jerk. Somebody has to expose him, so I mean, I want to say I went undercover and make it seem all cool, like I found out all sorts of stuff, but I mean, it's printed in newspapers right in front of us. I mean, if we just take the time to look over it a little bit, there's a lot to find. So pretty much in regards to Scott Walker's bill, the one he proposed, it has many layers. And a popular donkey once said, cakes also have layers, but this is definitely not a cake bill. Although it's a simile, Scott Walker's bill, like, it seems like with every, like, the more I uncover about the facts of what's behind it, each layer I uncover, the more I want to cry with tears of anger, like, you jerk. I mean, there would be drastic cuts to healthcare, to the environment, recycling programs would be cut, unions were just pretty much abolished for teachers and nurses and whatnot. I mean, it's pretty bad out there. I mean, it's just going to affect Wisconsin families all over. I mean, from the figures that I have here, from the La Crosse Review, it says that 7,000 people are going to be losing health insurance. And I mean, other reports say that 1.2 million on Medicaid, 1.2 million in the state of Wisconsin are on Medicaid, and it's going to affect everyone's benefits. Honestly, they're on these programs because of their economic status. They can't afford the prescriptions or whatever. If Scott Walker's bill goes through, these people are just going to be left to die. And no citizen in the United States of America should have to die because they can't afford health care. And you know, the funny thing is at the same time, Scott Walker's building roads for a company that supported his campaign. He gave them the contract for $410 million to build roads. So how are you going to say the budget, that we're so broke, we can still build roads, but grandma has to die because she can't afford medication? That's not the America I live in. And I mean, Walker's even attacking our children. 900, like I said, would be cut from MPS. 30% budget cut to Milwaukee Area Technical College. That's going to result in less classes that are larger and higher tuition. Nobody wants that. I mean, why would I pay? Now I'm going to be forced to pay more for divided for worse classes, pretty much, is what it comes down to. And I mean, unions, like, they were just demolished. A union is set up by a group of people, a group of employees that believe that this legislation is important, and that's why they donate money to primarily the Democratic Party. In the instance of Republicans, they're mostly funded by large corporations which want to acquire the wealth. So you have the few large corporations with vast amounts of money available to them trying to take it from us, the people that actually work hard, the people that actually like it hurts us sometimes, but we, like, a lot of times would be willing to pay union dues just to, you know, just to get organized and, you know, be able to get together and have a voice, whereas companies do it out of pure greed. I mean, see, and I have sources for everything. Alright, The Shepherd, the edition from March 3rd to March 9th on page 6. The ALEC is a group of large companies that pay membership dues to lobby, and they pretty much, I mean, in other words, just pretty much bribe. But I mean, by bribes, I mean fund people's campaigns so that they win and get legislation in their favor. I'm pretty sure Scott Walker is just a pawn in this game where these companies have recruited him to pass their legislation. I mean, and here, I'm going to list off the ones listed in the article. Sponsors include Coke Industries. That's the 20-minute phone call from the last show. American Express, Walmart, Philip Morris, Pfizer, I don't know how to pronounce that one, ExxonMobil, which is President Bush's oil company, GlaxoSmithKline, weird company name, whatever, State Farm Insurance, AT&T, Texaco, another oil company, and the National Rifle Association. I mean, and dues range from $5,000 to $50,000. So I mean that, and pretty much there's just a lot of money in play. It's not necessarily right. So I mean, I propose that we protest these companies that abuse us so. Everyone, this is my Walmart credit card. Had to cover up the numbers. Some of y'all might try to be sneaky out there. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm closing out my account with Walmart. I'm not gonna support these people that are trying to rob me blind. What? I mean, what it comes down to, I feel passionate about it, is because this bill just pretty much divides and cripples communities. Children are hit with harsh education cuts, students as well. There's an attack on the rights of working adults, which sets a precedent for radicals in other states to follow. And I mean, not even the elderly are exempt. Scott Walker plans to cut prescription coverage for senior citizens while giving all the tax breaks to the major companies. New roads are being built while sentencing Wisconsin citizens to death. How's that fair? This man is an onion peddler, a charlatan, and he was sent here from larger corporations, I believe, pretty much to, you know, use the people for his personal benefit and to push his elitist agenda. And by elitist, I mean the few, which would be the larger companies trying to steal from us, the working class. And honestly, I don't think that's fair. You can take it for what it is, but it's been another episode of No Mas, and I encourage you to know more. And now, as promised, we have Francis. Preserving your culture is important. So, no matter what culture you're a part of, do your part to share with everyone. This has been No Mas. Live smart.